Good morning, second grade second grade math group for 11 o'clock. Let me share my screen. Alrighty, so the first thing I want to go over with you is telling time. Remember, the hour hand when you're telling time is the shorter hand. The minute hand is the longer hand, okay? These are known as analog clocks. A digital clock is one that automatically tells you the time on the screen. So I am going to leave this screen up for about a minute or two. I'd like for you to write down on paper what the time is on each clock, and then I will go over it with you in a few moments. So go ahead and do that. While you do that, I'm going to pause the video so that you can get ahead. Okay, let's go over it together. The first clock, the little hand is on the 7, so that is the hour. So it is 7 something, okay? We know whenever the long hand or the minute hand is at the 12, it means o'clock. So it is 7 o'clock. Here, this one is between, the hour hand is between the 3 and the 4. So remember, when it's between two numbers, you always go with the lower of the two numbers, the one that it has already passed. So it is 3 something, okay? Once you have the hour, remember the minute hand, you're counting by 5s. So it's 5, 10, 15, 20. So it is 3:20. All right. Down here, our hour hand or the shorter hand is at 10. So we know that's the hour. And again, our minute hand is at the 12. And whenever our minute hand is at the 12, it's o'clock. So it is 10 o'clock. Here in our last clock, it is between the 12 and the 1. So we always go with the one that it's already passed. I know in this situation, this number isn't less than this number, but because the hour hand has passed it already, we go with that. So it is 12 o'clock, or 12 is the hour. And then to find the minutes, we again count by 5s. So it's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. So it is 12:40. So if you got those, you got them all correct. Let's go on to the next slide. All right. I want you to watch this video on number strings. Let me double check that I shared my computer sound. Okay.
What is 3 plus 4? Check your answer.
Hey kids, today we are in outer space to save some numbers. To save the numbers, we will need to answer some addition problems and use what we call the associative property. Will you help me? Great, let's get going. Here is an addition problem, and the answer is trapped. The only way to save the number is to answer the question in a different way than we normally do. Here we have 4 plus 3 plus 7 equals the trapped number that we do not know yet. There are a couple of ways we could solve this problem. We could add them in this order by counting on, using blocks, or even using a 10 frame. But to free the number, we have to do something different. We are going to use our knowledge of doubles and partners of 10 to free the answer. In this problem, we could add the 4 and 3 together, and that makes 7. Now we have a 7 to add to a 7, and that is a double. If you have learned doubles, you know that 7 plus 7 is 14. Wow! Because I added those first two numbers together, it gave me a double, which is easier to add when you know your doubles. That was much faster than counting all the numbers one by one. This is what we call the associative property. We are using what we know about numbers to make adding faster. Wait a minute, we just freed the 14, but now it's trapped again. It looks like we still need to look at another way of adding using the associative property. What is another way we can add this problem faster? Here is a hint. Look at the 3 and the 7. If we add the 3 and 7 together, we get 10. Many of us have memorized partners of 10. Two numbers that add up to 10, like 5 and 5 or 6 and 4, are partners of 10. So in this problem, 3 and 7 is 10, and 10 plus anything is super easy. We know that 10 plus 4 is 14. We solved the problem another way and did it way faster. We now know how to add problems like these much faster by looking for partners of 10 and doubles. Thank you so much for helping me free the answer. Keep practicing and we will see you next time. Goodbye.
Okay, so that was just a little review
Thank you for
of number strings. All right. So I am going to share with you this Jeopardy game that you can play on your own. You would just choose one team, which is you, or no teams, and you can keep track of how well you do. I am also going to be putting a challenge worksheet in your folders, and so I want you to go ahead and complete that also. All right, guys, have a good day.